spent 250. Now my chain costs $500,000. And I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made 25 million, I said, Now all of these.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Patrick Williams. At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Introducing the starting five for your Phoenix Suns. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 21, TJ Warren. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. TJ Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Now, here's Warren. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. And it's Ayton missing. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Ayton. DeRozan scanning the floor. Lock at 6. From deep. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the inside. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Booker.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Booker. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Vucevic's screen on Warren. Lets it go from 14. And it's Vucevic missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Durant kicks to Booker. KD, a screen on Williams. Shoots from the elbow. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Outside DeRozan. Over Booker. And the Bulls with another miss. On offense, here are the Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
I love the play call. Aiden's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here's ball. Outside Williams. Vucevic, a screen on KD. Kick out to Levine. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Lonzo Ball. Both free throws good from Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Now, here's DeRozan. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And that one goes long.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Ayton. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Bulls trail by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Can they get it? And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan. Really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. A free throw drop for DeRozan. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Bulls also changing it up. Tony Bradley comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. Second free throw, no good. Suns leading by 5. Beverly, the pass to Lee. Caruso against Beverly. Caruso, bounce pass. Outside DeRozan. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it winning both matchups last season.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Andre Drummond.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Chicago making some changes. Jones checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Kobe White in for DeMar DeRozan. And the second free throw, good.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Dosunmu. Bradley is screen on Lee. Here's Dosunmu, and it's denied. Here's a Kobe. Now the pass to Craig. He kicks to Beverly. Back to Craig. Passes it to Okogie. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Pass to Jones. White looking around. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Okogie, the pass to Beverly. 46 seconds left in the first. Craig with a screen on White. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him, love playing with him.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Goran Dragic is checked in for Dosunmu.
We got this. Oh, I got shooter. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Get it.
And he sinks the second. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And White kicks to Dragic. Outside, White. Screen by Jones. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Baisley, guarded by Bradley. Caruso against Lee. 4 on the clock. Craig with a screen on Caruso. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Champions.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play, and the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's KD for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Now here's Durant. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Booker, that's in, coming off the assist from KD. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Williams. Drummond with a screen on Warren. Williams finds Drummond. And yes, it's good.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now here's Vucevic. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Vucevic has got his first basket.
Solid play from Vooch in the paint, using his physical advantage to get to his shot.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Now here's LaVine. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Lets the 3 fly. LaVine's shot is off. Suns leading by 5. Ball outside. Over LaVine. Rebound by the Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
Now here's LaVine. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Fade away. And it's Durant with the rebound. Now Booker. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And he gets it to go from the high post. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Caruso for the Suns. Baisley's checked in for Ayton. Lee comes in for Booker, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Chris Paul. Bulls trail by 7. Outside DeRozan. Over Warren. And it's DeRozan missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Lee kicks to Beverly. There's the pass to Warren. Passes it to Baisley. 2 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Beverly missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Bradley. Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Bradley
half.
sets the pick for DeRozan. Unloads from 13. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan, and it's Beverly missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Caruso. Here's Bradley. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assist goes to
Bradley's got his first points of the game.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Beverly the pass to Baisley. Warren against DeRozan. Just his first attempt. Warren, good. Warren's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Jones with the screen on Lee.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Some changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Warren. And the Bulls making a change also. Kobe White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns leading by 5. And here's Beverly. Here's Okogie. Pass to Lee. From downtown. DeRozan with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Six on the shot clock. A 3 ball. No good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys shot a great percentage in the first half, but still a tight game. What do you think's causing that?
I think right now we're playing at that tempo. You know, we need to pick up the pace. Defend, rebound, run, and pick up the pace a little bit.
And defense starts that pace. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. The Spurs battling in a close one against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Second quarter being played there in a close one.
Great battle between these teams. They're playing so hard.
Yeah, no question. That game could go either way. Getting into that first half we just saw, fellas, it feels like one of those nights where Devin Booker just takes over.
Shooting at an incredible rate. Man, he's making all the right choices, forcing the defense to find him each trip down the floor.
Yeah, in this case, the numbers do tell the story. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at the Bulls. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. KD against Williams. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 5.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Phoenix leading by 5.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
All up top, Vucevic defending. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
DeRozan passes to Williams. Booker against Vucevic. Over Booker. And it's Vucevic missing. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Chicago calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team. Please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Dragic comes in for Ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant. Vucevic taking his time here. Drummond sets the screen for Dragic. And again, Chicago, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's KD. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. Pass to Williams. Here's Vucevic. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for your Suns dancers.
Making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Paul. He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 assists, and almost 3 steals. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ayton up top. Over Drummond. Another shot. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And stolen by Ayton. Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Booker outside. Five to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
KD a screen on Dragic. Here's Paul. That shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Dragic. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Now just a 3-point Suns lead. Durant against Williams. Here's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Williams, a screen on Paul. From 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant dishes to Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. Takes it inside.
Timed it just right. Alex Caruso said no, no, no.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Drummond with a screen on Durant. Williams passes to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Second, Chris Paul.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
What I love about it, these guys are dialed in defensively. That's the game plan for these guys. Defensive mindset first.
No good on the free throw.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
So for the Bulls, Jones checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Suns leading by 3. The pass to Okogie. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Lee passes to Craig. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Okogie. Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Tony Bradley's checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Levine. So it's Chicago now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. White with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. Bradley kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. It's White on the wing. Over Lee. They get the rebound. Bradley for the tie. Goes up again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Devin Booker. For Chicago, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Tony Bradley at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Bradley. He hits both from the stripe. The Suns leading. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, Craig, taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Booker, and he banks in the layup. That's 12 points for Devin Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Over in the corner, White. And another miss by Chicago. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Suns on top, up 3. Have time for the short break and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Lee out there with Paul. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Baisley in at the pivot, manning the middle. And it's Paul missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ball against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And taken away by Paul. Craig passes to Paul. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Lee. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Paul. Outside DeRozan. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Dosunmu, and it's all evened up. Dosunmu's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls. Well, Phoenix shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Lee in the posts, defended by Caruso. Lee gets the bucket. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Chicago calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Checked in for the Suns. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. Chicago also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Levine kicks to DeRozan. The dish to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead. DeRozan's shot is off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And then Durant with the jam.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
Here's Levine after the Suns pick up 2. On the wing, DeRozan for Craig. And again, Chicago. No good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ball passes to KD. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic is screen on Paul. Here's Dosunmu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. So for the Suns, Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Damian Lee. So he gets them both. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for KD.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Chicago calls timeout. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from DeRozan. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And here is Paul. Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Booker dishes to Paul. Shoots over Dosunmu. The shot by Paul, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Over Warren. Offensive rebound. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Booker against Vucevic. Count that one. And the Suns lead by 4.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Now here's Dosunmu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second free throw foul.
T.J. Warren picks one up.
Shooting for Chicago. DeRozan taking 2 shots.
first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
A leader in the locker room, DeRozan with a chance in a huge spot.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Paul outside. Outside Warren. Offline with his 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Williams, a screen on Booker. The feet to Vucevic to tie it up. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. A 3 from Warren. Rebound by Williams. Dishes it to DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Warren the pass to Ayton. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Warren. Shoots the 3. Misses the 3. Ayton sets the pick for Warren. Over in the corner, Paul. Tries again. It's off. Here's Ayton. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Paul, Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dragic in at the point. Ayton a screen on Levine. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Warren. Ayton a screen on Williams. Here's Warren, who's back up. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Warren. Ayton's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Suns. Chicago calls timeout. Vucevic dishes to Levine. Passes it to Williams. Williams, a screen on Paul. Down low, 6 to shoot, and the jam on Levine.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
And the Suns call time here.
All right, everybody, look who's coming. It's time to make some noise for your son, Breaker Denver.
So Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Now here's DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that one.
There's a reason DeRozan's teammates give him the rock in big spots. The confidence they have in him is evident.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Warren. DeRozan's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Booker against Levine. Ayton trying to break free. Booker's shot is good.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Now here's Dragic. Pass to Levine. It's up a 3. Drills it from outside.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Booker. Got it.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Warren against DeRozan. He takes it in for Craig, and it's DeRozan missing. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
kicks to Warren. Ayton sets the pick for Warren. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Torrey Craig.
DeAndre Ayton at the line for one.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Here's Dragic. On the pass to Levine. The tray. They get it back. Vucevic. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You want the ball in Vooch's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for Phoenix, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
We got this. Two. Oh, I got shooter, man. Rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pitch it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And they sent the wrong guy to the line here. Paul tends to make the most of every trip he takes to the stripe.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So the Suns win it. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the end of the period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots, just to shoot them, throwing passes, just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in. Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Devin Booker.